Welcome back everyone to episode number 32 of Let's Play Advanced Tactics Gold. This is a really good situation for us. I'm just going to play this turn, but I'm not going to finish and let the enemy execute because I have a lot of forces lagging behind. And what I've realized is half of my turn is going to have to be spent moving forces to the front, and that's not interesting at all. So what I'm going to do is play through a lot of the combat, advance where I can, which will be fun, and then at the very end of the turn, instead of showing you all the movement of my now rear forces to the front, I'll just do that off camera, and then I'll do a lot of organization. I already did, I rearranged our production already, so we are not going to build these dive bombers quite yet. I turned off the production for those. I also turned off the production of tanks, so I think we are only going to send some tanks into... No, is yellow? Yellow's at 4 already. I think that yellow needs another 4, and then I turn off tank production as well. So we have one last final batch of 4 tanks coming in, and then every group will have like 7 tanks in reserve, which is, good God, plenty. In fact, I probably should just turn off the production now. That's probably more than I need. Okay, what are we doing on this turn? Well, we had the 2 objectives last turn and we secured them both, and that's really led to some good situations for us on this turn. So I think the 2 things we want to accomplish now is a push towards the outskirts of Hirschau. So let's just break out where we can to secure a little bit more of the roadway. Maybe 3 objectives. Probably we want to start collapsing the pocket in the middle. So 1, push to Hirschau. 2, start closing this pocket, this little German pocket. If we can, we'd like to cut off, but if not, that's fine. And 3, we want to start making our way through the very mountainous terrain outside of Marseille. Actually, I think I'll start there. So that, for example, this yellow force is so beat up, it just has machine guns, mortars, and rifles left. I think that's going to be one of the first units I pull off the front. Now, I noticed that this headquarters can actually move forward, and we will do that. It can't move anymore because it did get some machine gun and rifle reinforcements, but being a little closer to the front is going to help with our combat. Now, I need to move my actual ranger units forward because we don't have a lot of scouting, so it's not going to show... Yeah, so like we didn't even know this unit existed until we pushed forward. I think that means we're okay to move here. 61 recon. Let's move another ranger unit forward for good measure, at least 1 square. The fact that we were able to spot this guy with lower reconnaissance means that I'm pretty sure there's nobody there. So let's start moving these tanks forward. In fact, it looks like they can both do an attack here, which we'll probably end up doing. Let's see. So this armor cannot engage in the attack, but actually he can move here to support because I can move the other forces forward. He's also helping with reconnaissance. What kind of artillery can we get involved here? Well, probably none. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's good. Where should we even divert our artillery to? Like, I would like to take out these units because that kills some generals, which would be very nice. I mean, these units are going to be pretty good at getting themselves killed just by my infantry. Yeah, we can do a 2-sided attack here. Maybe it's better to do the attack with both my armor units, though. So I'm electing right now not to use artillery, which means I can use artillery up here. That seems to make sense, too. We can get this one 60. It'll get 4 rounds of bombardment off here. Okay, let's do that. Weaken them up before we attack. I feel pretty confident with the 2 tanks moving in, though, that we'll be okay. So let's attack with all. Took a tank casualty, but hey, we have plenty in reserve, right? So who cares? I don't want to get too Russian in my way of thinking, but we do have a lot of forces that we can expend. So we can see that this is in the fields too. That's good. So this is a pretty open hex to attack next turn. We can even move some more armor up. It looks like this guy can get only here. That's fine. This guy could attack across, but Across the stream into low mountains seems a little unwise. Alright, I think I am going to use one of my 2 artillery. Let's use this guy. 50, 45. Yeah, let's use him to do 5 rounds of bombardment. I'm only going to use 1 because I don't think we'll need to. The goal here being to break them so badly that this double attack completely eliminates them, because I want the division markers gone. That means that the entire... Boom, perfect. That means the entire unit was destroyed. We'll move both of them in, and now my red can... No, my yellow, I guess, can do a follow-up attack on top of that. Does this guy have the ability to help out at all? Not really, no. Okay. Another goal was to try to crush this north-south running line, just so we can cut off the German pocket here. But maybe we won't need to do that. We'll see what else we need to do. Like, well, let's move these engineers. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but we know we kind of want to push forward in a general manner. I think we'll move this artillery forward 1. He'll be able to bombard here. Yeah, so let's do this. Where would my other bombardment be needed? This is all infantry guns. This is tough to say. Like, I only have 2 artillery, and I mean, just like any commander, you have to allocate your resources. You don't have enough resources to allocate everything to everywhere. Even this unit in the marsh would be a good one to attack because he's exposed. They get less entrenchment in the marsh. But he's kind of part of the area we'd like to cut off. So... And we can... Oh, wow. Yeah. I think... Oh, this guy can also attack this unit, though. And the yellow was... had enough to attack as well. Wow. Huh. So you can see the problem here is not really that we have a strong defense against us. It's more that we have so many options. Which one do we take? Okay. Well, I know I want this unit to move forward, so let's move him forward here. I did that because I was hoping to get some scouting information on what these units were, and it didn't work out for us. Well, we do have this unit, which we will also want to move forward, and we'll want to move him a little bit away from the armor, so let's move him here. Still didn't get anything. Darn it. Alright, well... Now the big question is whether these rangers should be committed to Marseille or to the Gap. I mean, Marseille is a more important target, right? So that should make our decision that we should force him into the more strategically relevant objective. But the problem is I kind of do want to just smash the French forces in the middle here. Alright, it's probably not necessary. This is just a bunch of units that will be completely useless if we take Marseille anyway. We don't expect that they're going to be very combat effective. They're probably already out of supply. No, actually they're chasing supply along this road, which the French have been able to hold, even though they lost Laval. But the Germans are probably threatening here anyway. It's a really good question, actually, where to move units. Alright, well, let's do this first. Infantry guns are really terrible against infantry, so what we'll do is we'll only attack with 1 infantry guy. You'll see a reason why I'm doing this in a second. Good. I was hoping to kill a few more, but let's move those guys in. And they can now attack any side. The thing is, I can move this guy and he can attack... Yeah, this is what I want to do. Okay, I see it now. It's all becoming clear. I'm going to move this artillery in because he can't... It'll take him 85. It'll only be 75 to get there if I can push away some people, but that's still only 2 rounds of bombardment. So the question is, do I use some of my artillery on this guy, or do I let the tank just push him out? I don't think it's going to be useful to use this artillery for anything but bombarding these guys. And maybe not useful even for that. Okay, well, we did cut their readiness by half. So let's punch in. One casualty and a few retreat. That's going to lower my readiness a bit. We should have enough. Yes, we do. We have enough for a follow-up attack, though. Probably only 1 follow-up attack, because these will take us off the road. Alternatively, we could forget about these guys and attack here. Why would that be important? Because this guy has the ability to attack here. You can see the choices are beginning to confront us. I probably should have used the machine guns to help out, just to get better attacking odds against these guys. And this is the problem. Okay, so we have... I think the artillery has to be pushed up. Okay, should we use the artillery against this guy, though? I think so. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this here. Artillery bombard. Get, what is it, 6 rounds? Doesn't look like we did much, but in fact we did. Didn't like kill them directly, but now we can do a follow-up attack with just this guy. So each infantry group is going to attack their own group. This is very successful. Okay, only one survived. That's fantastic. That's perfect. So now the entire line is going to be pushed back. That's exactly what I was hoping. Should kill him. Damn. One lived. That's always how it is, right? But there's just nothing left of the Germans in the south. They're just completely... They're routing. Their forces are just gone. I suspect Hirschau can be ours next turn very easily. And now that begs the question, do we do the attack here or not? It's only an armored car, an infantry gun, and 2 riflemen, so we don't even have much... We don't stand to gain very much. I don't know. We will want our machine guns to move forward here because to take Hirschau, we will be using them. I don't think it's in the cards to be able to attack this infantry this turn, especially because they do have this bonus going on. This guy is able to attack here, right? So if he moves here, he'll be attacking 40. Can this guy, the only thing he can do is attack here though, so there's no point in him doing anything but that. However, if we attack from 2 sides, we might eliminate another French headquarters. There's something to be said even with trying to move. See, we could even move and help assist in an attack on the armored cars. So many options. Basically, that's the biggest thing now, is there's too many good options. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do though. I think we'll move this guy here. And he can't help, nobody else can help with the attack. Oh, this armor. Yes, perfect. So let's attack from all sides. Should eliminate these guys. Did take some infantry casualties, but that's fine. They've retreated, so this guy doesn't have any movement points left. We'll let him move in. We'll move this guy, and he'll do the follow-up attack. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Move him in. Now this guy doesn't need to worry about attacking those other guys. 60 or 60, either way to attack in here. It's useless to be here if you're a tank because you can't move into the swamp. Although it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is the only unit we need to worry about, but I'm gonna have this tank attack here. Yes, I've decided. The reason I'm doing this is because he'll be closer to Hirschau. Hopefully we'll have a little spotting information on Hirschau. Please eliminate. Yes. Oh, wow, we got them both. That's incredible. We even have enough to keep attacking. Amazing. Well, I don't see any reason why not. We can't move forward anyways. I probably won't move into this hex. I'd like to keep spotting this area, but just a chance to eliminate one more unit. Which we do. Perfect. So our front has been pushed all the way forward. We're tracing supply because I've rebuilt this bridge. So everything's looking really good. I mean, we knew everything was looking really good at the very beginning of this episode even. It wasn't like a question of, would we survive? How would we get by? It's really just lining up your dominoes and tipping the first one over. And really the hardest question is which dominoes to put where. But they will all, it all leads towards victory. Marseille is not going to be a tough, I mean, not going to be an easy, not going to be a cakewalk. It looks like it's going to prevent a formidable challenge. We do have some artillery left. They can get here and bombard. Let's bombard here. We might get lucky. kill an armored car, who knows. Or we could just do nothing. That's the most likely possibility. I'm actually going to move this guy. Which one would we like to take more? I think we'll take here. That'll open up a bigger attack angle if we attack with the tanks into the raw. So I like that. Okay, good. So I think what we were saying earlier is true. That moving this unit north is where he's most likely to be needed. So let's get him north. Let's move this guy back and we'll just transfer all of the people back. So this is now a blank card that this division can use for whatever they want. Or really, I can just change the headquarter and use it for anybody with strategic movement. So these are all the people who can't get involved this turn, and I'll do that all off camera. Okay, one natural thing we're going to do is build the road there. Did I forget to move this guy last turn? Oh, balls. Well, it does seem like the best thing for him to do is to start moving forward. Is the fastest way to the front along this road, or is it along this road? Well, all his people are in the north anyway, so we'll move him that way. Okay, forget about this. We'll do all that off camera. Now, can anybody move and attack these guys? Probably not. No. I mean, we can cut them off. I suppose that this is what we should do. These machine guns are very powerful and able to attack. So let's move. These machine guns are able to get here. Can these guys get here anyway? Yeah. So we can move these machine guns in. If we move enough of them in, we might even take... Oh, okay, so we know Hirschau is very well defended. That's good information to have. Let's keep moving these guys forward. Let's move let's move them east across the river. Save us the hassle of doing that later. Okay, so right now everything's green. However, this is 89, so this will be yellow. This is 82, though. Oh, that's because it's not across the stream. Yeah. So we can take here, that's fine, but here this hex will be slightly out of supply. However, if we attack this guy, we will succeed, so we'll do that. That will put pressure. And I think that'll open up our supply lines there. We actually lost a machine gun in doing so. But that's okay. So now this guy should be in supply 69, yeah. So we'll jump across with this guy. That means he can't attack, but like I said, I was already kind of counting on this machine gun unit to move in. And do we even need to attack these guys? No, really, we don't. Because they're going to just die on their own. Essentially. They're out of supply now. I'm not even sure if they were in supply before, but they're definitely out of supply now. So no rush. I'll take care of these units off camera as well. I'm not sure if I'll do it this turn or not. Probably I won't do it this turn. Just let them starve to death. And just let them surrender is what I should say. Hey, drop the flyers saying that you're surrounded, etc. Okay. So fantastic, we've done everything I think we need to do. The last thing we can do, I suppose, is one more attack. Here. Yeah, why not? Oh, they got away. Close, but no cigar. And now we're just one hex away. Well, I mean 2 hexes away from linking up the north and the south, which is awesome. So objective 1 was to push towards Hirschau. I would say that was mission accomplished. Objective 2, close the pocket, mission accomplished. Objective 3, make a move to Marseille, mission accomplished. So we're all done here. We can call this episode to an early close. I'm not going to end the turn, as I said. Actually, there's still one more attack I could do. I think I'll do it. It is just infantry guns, and we should be attacking with armor. It's technically a little risky, but now let's just do it. Let's do it. It'll get my armor in the right place across the river. Wow, that worked out really well. Because I want the armor across the river. First of all, now they're exerting zone of control on these units, which I guess this unit was... Oh, I thought he could move there, but he can't. That's so weird. This unit has always been... Oh, no, he just retreated back there. Okay, from here. Because I was like, this unit wasn't able to... would not have been able to attack if this had zone of control. It didn't at the time. So we have our armor in position for Hirschau. We've got our submachine guns now moving forward. Everything looks good. Okay, yeah, this machine gun is tied up in this attack, which we don't need it to be necessarily. And again, no real reason to attack these guys, especially because we have artillery, which is being brought up. Oh, actually, this artillery can bombard this unit this turn, so we'll do that. Be fun to see if that's effective or not, and it's really effective. Cuts the readiness from 57 down to 1. So now I wouldn't feel uncomfortable attacking across the river with this unit. I don't even think we need to do a follow-up attack of that one. However, it might be better... This is weird. Let's see. Okay, this has a battle stack of 1 AT gun. How much does the AT gun help against infantry? Almost nothing, but still something. Yeah, I think we'll do it this way. We'll attack with everything onto this one. Okay, we lost 1 unit, that's fine. No need to move anybody across even. In fact, if you want to move forward, well, let's kill this unit first. Now we move this slightly more experienced unit, let's see, 46 versus 44, so it's slightly better rangers in, and we attack this unit with these two. Okay, so this was a little bit worse off, but okay, at least we've eliminated them, and would you look at that? I believe we will have somebody who's able to attack. Yes, we will. So we can completely eliminate these guys. There it is. Took 3 ranger casualties in the... That was a very brave defense. Okay, now fantastic. Now I can truly say the pocket has been completely collapsed. And we've moved our units as far forward as I think we need to. Again, this is all out of supply, so we know that this will be out of supply. We need the engineers to move forward in order to start building some more roads across this river, this stream. And the big river that was separating Germany and France is this one, but if the Germans could cross it against the French, I assume we'll be able to too. Very good. Okay, I think that's everything we want to do. I think that's everything we can do. I'm not even sure we can attack with anybody else. Yeah, probably not. And this one can only move that way. We won't do that. Very good. Okay, so now, like I said, off camera, we have a ton of people. I'm going to stop producing as many people. I think I've already said that. And we're going to start consolidating some forces. I'll probably even stop with the artillery production because once we get all this artillery to the front, it looks like we have enough. So I'm not sure if I'll switch over to AT guns or not, but basically... I might even play next turn. Well, maybe not. We'll just set up... I want to take Hirschau. Although it's going to be a straightforward affair. Tank here, tank here. Probably tank here. Submachine guns move forward and attack. Yeah, I don't know. It seems straightforward in my head, but the best laid plans of mice and men. So we'll see. We'll see how it actually goes. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode, and stay tuned for the next one where I think we will make our final push towards Marseille and Orléans, as well as, actually, well, let's just talk about taking Hirschau. Thanks for watching, take care.